Beastie Boy Drumma. You know it's Beastie Boy Drumma. I said it's Beastie Boy Drumma. Cause it's no one hotter than Beastie Boy.
What's going on out there, YouTube? It's your host, BeastieBoyDrumma right here. And I'm here with another episode of Beastie Vlogs. Yes, sir. As y'all seen in the title right here, today it's going to be all about RCT. Not RCT 1, not RCT 2, not RCT 3, but the full series pretty much. RollerCoaster Tycoon history. Not before we get any further into details this is not going to be like a whole background history on RollerCoaster Tycoon. This is pretty much my history on RollerCoaster Tycoon, like the experience that I have with it. I mean, because there's plenty of videos out there if y'all want to watch like the full history of RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so forth. But this is pretty much my history, like with the fun that I've had with the game pretty much. Now I will be stating some facts, you know, that like when the games came out, what expansion packs they had and such. But I'm pretty much just going to get like my experiences on the games individually, pretty much. And first up, man, y'all know the first one in the series, the one that got it kickstarted, the one that started this whole thing off, RollerCoaster Tycoon. First one. This game was released in 1999. March 31st, 1999 to be exact. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I got the exact day or like when it came out, but I'm pretty sure I had it like soon as it came out, maybe within a week or two later. I mean, I didn't know about the game. I was new to it. I had a PC at the time, and I wanted to do some gaming on it. I mean, because I did play the game when it first came out. I mean, I'm a little bit older, so in 1999 I was playing games. Like I wasn't like a little baby or nothing like that. I think I was in middle school then, maybe. But yeah, I got it when it first came out. Loved RCT. When I first started playing it, I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't know. I mean, this was my first time playing an amusement park game because I was big on Sims, and when the Sims came out, that had it for me, right? But this game right here, I remember when it first came out, I first started playing. My first coaster I built was a wooden coaster. I forget what I named it, but I just remember like building my own coaster. I'm like, after I built it, I'm looking at it like I built that right there, and I got hooked just like that. It had me hooked after I built my first coaster. So that's pretty much what done it for me with RollerCoaster Tycoon. It wasn't necessarily like the building a whole entire park and like decorating it and stuff like that. What got it for me was that first time I played RollerCoaster Tycoon and the first time I built my first custom coaster, pretty much. That's what done it for me. I mean, it wasn't the first time I played the game when I built my first coaster. I mean, I played through it for a little while just to get the hang of it. I wasn't really building coasters. I was pretty much placing custom coasters already down. I seen the option, you know, to build your own custom coaster, and after I did that, it was over for me after that, though, y'all. That's all I wanted to do was build coasters on the game. And it was exciting, man. It bring back old memories every time I play that game. That came out in 1989, and also that came out with RollerCoaster Tycoon was in 1999 was Corkscrew Follies, and also a year later in 2000 was Loopy Landscape. And I obtained both of those expansion packs because I like the game so much. They added a lot more stuff to the game, a lot more different stuff you can do, a lot more coasters. There's all kinds of just insanity you can add to this game. I'm thinking to myself, like, back then, like in 1999 and 2000, like a game like that on the PC was a big deal. I'm like, man, this is awesome. I'm telling all my friends about it and everything. I'm like, man, y'all need to check this RollerCoaster game out. Had everybody on it, man. And yeah, it was time right there. But then next up, man, was like RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I'll tell you RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. I did own that also. Now, with RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, this came out in 2002. Now, I played it for a minute. I got into RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 a little bit, but I kind of fell out of kind of quick. Because, I mean, not because, like, I don't like RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 or nothing like that. Like, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 is an awesome game. I play it all the time now, here in my life now. But, back then, when it came out, I was in high school then, and for me, when I was in high school, I was pretty much like going out and having fun, partying, acting the fool. By the time this game was coming out, I was like, I mean, I was still playing games, but most of the time I was like hanging out with my friends, doing all other kinds of stuff, man. Like my gaming was like, for me, playing games was like kind of on the back burner a little bit, like whenever I had free time, if I wasn't like kicking it with my friends and nothing like that, man. But I did have a lot of hours in RCT too, also though. I did have a lot of hours, but I think for me, what done it, man, because I wasn't like, when it came out, I thought it was gonna be something majorly, totally different. Like, to me, RCT 2 felt a lot like RCT 1. I wasn't really disappointed about it, but I mean, hey, I'm like, hey, it's a better game. You can do a lot more extra stuff, a lot more scenery you can add, whole lot of different stuff they added to the game, but it wasn't nothing majorly different from something that like can connect me to the game and like have me hooked. You know what I mean? But RollerCoaster Tycoon never fails. It didn't fail me up until that point. Yeah, I mean, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 to me wasn't a failure. But then 2 years later, October 26, 2014, y'all know what happened. They dropped that bombshell. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 hit the charts. And y'all already know what got that game, what got me hooked on that game. The fact it was, of course, it was 3D. It looked a lot different. The whole completely like revamped. It was in 3D and I mean, it's just totally different. But what it got it for me was you actually can ride your rides. And y'all know the first thing as soon as I got the game right, first thing I did there was build a coaster and rode it. I think I rode about like 5 or 6 times back to back to back. It was crazy, man. It was so fun. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. I can build it and I can ride it now. Whoever made this game was a genius. Yes. that's literally how I felt at that moment though, man. It was crazy though. But going back to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, I didn't mean to skip over this. I did want to announce the stuff that came out with RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Wacky Worlds came out and Time Twister came out. Those were 2 expansion packs. I never had Time Twisters, but I did obtain Wacky Worlds. Back then, I never obtained it, but I do own it now. But I didn't have it back then, and it had some more like packs and stuff like that come out with it. But I didn't get too much of that stuff. But RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 that had me hooked pretty much. Now, needless to say, like a lot of people, they see how I play RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 now. I'm all like into detail with my parks and I just spend like a lot of time on my parks now. But back then when I was playing RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, it was nothing like that. I pretty much like what you would see a normal RCT 3 player play. Now, when I say normal, I mean like not somebody that you would see on YouTube that plays RCT 3 all the time and like knows what they're doing. I'm saying like if you see a random person come play RCT 3 now, pretty much like plop a ride here, shop, plop a ride there. You know, that's basically how I played back then. Really didn't get too far in the campaign. I played a little bit of the campaign, but I was mostly a sandbox type of guy. I just like to build the rides, man, just to see like my park, like try to get as much stuff in my park as I could. Didn't really worry about decorations too much. I had times where people was complaining about the bomb. I didn't even care about janitors back then or none of that stuff, man. We was making rides. That's what I was doing back then when the game first came out, man. It was lovely, man. It was a great thing for me though. But after the years, man, it died out for me. I didn't really play any more roller coaster games, nothing like that. I did have both of the expansion packs that came out with RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Back when it first came out, when the expansion packs first came out, I obtained those as soon as they came out. I remember that. Both the Soaked and Wild. I got both of those, and then later I got the platinum version of RCT 3. I do actually have grab this, y'all. I don't know how many people say they can they actually have this, but this is actually sitting right here on my little stand over here, my little game stand. Yeah, so I'll make sure y'all can see that pretty good. That's that RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 Platinum Edition right there. The actual case for this thing. That's the case. That's what the case looked like back in the day too. The case for 1 and like the gold and the regular RCT 3. But I remember the case for the RCT 2 and the RCT 1. It was more like a little CD sleeve, pretty much. It was like a smaller version, like a paperback type of thing, though. But after the years, man, I fell out of it and I got out of it. But what really got me back into RCT 3 was I went to this website. I forget which one it was. It wasn't RCT Go. They didn't have RCT Go back then. I went to this website because I was just looking at some random. I was trying to find some different scenarios for RCT 3, and I found RCT 1 scenarios, like all the scenarios from RCT 1, such as Frontierland. What else was it there? Dynamite Dunes and Diamond Heights. Stuff like that. Those scenarios, right? I was looking at scenarios, and I downloaded the whole RCT 1 pack. Tongue twister. The whole RCT 1 scenario, man. I downloaded that and I placed it on RCT 3, and I was playing those. But on that website, what I found, the thing that really got me back into RCT 3 here in the later years, was I found that they started adding custom scenery. That pretty much brought that game back to life. It was like somebody took a defibrillator and placed it on RCT 3. Yes, we bring you back to life for RCT 3. I don't know how long custom scenery been out, but that's actually when I found it. It wasn't. I'm thinking it was maybe like 2010, 2012, 2010 or 11 maybe. Somewhere in there. No, it had to be before then. I think it was like maybe like 2008 or 2009, pretty much, when I actually got back into it. But yeah, man, I started getting into custom scenery, and then when I got into the custom scenery and I seen all the stuff that they was adding to the game, I seen like other people's parks, like how realistic it was looking. That's what actually inspired me to play RCT 3 the way that I play it today, though. The way that like I put all my decorations into, I try to make it look as realistic as I can, like how actual theme park looks. And needless to say, I do love amusement parks to this day. I mean, I at least go to amusement park every year. Here lately, I've been going to Kings Island. I think I'm gonna change it up this year. I'm gonna go back to Cedar Point again, but I may try to go to head down south and hit up maybe Carowinds. I don't know for sure yet, but I think I'm gonna head up some amusement parks down south. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what's got it for me, though. That custom scenery, yes, that brought the game back to life for me. And then after I was seeing a lot of other people's parks and stuff like that, and it had me to a level like I want to like start making mine better and better. And usually what you want to do is you want to find out how to do something. People usually go to YouTube and look up some videos on tutorials and stuff like that. But what I got the hang of, like back then when I first started looking at videos on YouTube of RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, that's pretty much when the Let's Plays just got popular. That was back around that time, and that's pretty much what started me to like to do a YouTube channel, because I was looking at some YouTube page right of some YouTubers of some RCT 3. But the way that they played the game was pretty much the way that I used to play it. Like, they didn't really care too much about decoration, plop a ride here, plop a ride there. And I've searched through all these videos on YouTube, but I could never find like a video that I could sit down and watch this person like fully decorize a park and make it look like awesome, like from head to toe, like don't skip nothing, just like, and leave commentary with like no speed build, just talk through the whole thing, just like from beginning to the end. So I couldn't find nothing like that. So what I decided to do was start making my own videos, pretty much, and that's pretty much what like ramped up my YouTube page for me. RCT 3 is pretty much what like got my YouTube page where it's at today, though. I mean, that's why I never fall back from RCT 3. I love RCT 3. I mean, it pretty much kickstarted my YouTube page. Some of y'all may not know, but I mean, some of y'all may know me from RCT 3. But like before my RCT 3 videos, like the very first ones that I done, which was Let's Play RCT 3 BeastieBoyDrumma or something like that. I was just doing career mode pretty much. But before that, I did a couple Sims videos. I did some Sims 3 videos, and I did just like some regular videos of me playing DJ Hero and me playing Rock Band. Those videos didn't pretty much get hardly any views. The Sims 3 got a couple views, but I deleted all those older videos there. But after I started doing RCT 3, man, I started getting like feedback, people commenting, and it's great though, man. Like the fan base that came from it also, though. That's pretty much what got it for me, though. But That's not where RCT ended though. That's not where the series ended. Got all into the series, man. They still add series to this day, as a matter of fact. But down the line, just last year, y'all, it's 2015 right now, but just last year, about a year ago, about a year and a month ago, or something like that now, April 10th, 2014, RollerCoaster Tycoon series decided to release the mobile version, RollerCoaster Tycoon for mobile. Hold on, I'm skipping over one. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3D. Can't forget that on the DS. Played it once, but I'm not a big fan of handheld gameplay. My phone, maybe yes, like mobile, like as a net, but like as a DS or Game Boy or that nature, I'm not a big fan of a PS Vita or stuff like that. Nah, I'd rather sit down at a console or sit down at my computer. But I played RCT 3D once, but it's not enough for me to judge on it. As a mobile game, it seemed alright, but now RCT RollerCoaster Tycoon 4 mobile, no, such a disappointment, man. I'm like, why would they do that for? The thing about it, they charge you to play the game. They charged for the game, right? It wasn't a free game. They charged for the game, and the game had in-app purchases you had to buy, pretty much. Like in order like to speed stuff up, you had to have like, I forget what it is now, but certain stuff to speed it up, and like tickets or something, I think like that. And the game was based on like real time. Like you may build a coaster and it take like 8 hours to build or a day to build or something like that. I'm like, if I build a coaster, I want to be able to see it right then and there, man. Come on, RollerCoaster, they killing. That took a lot of people away from it. A lot of people away from the RollerCoaster Tycoon series there with that game, because they was been talking about a new RollerCoaster Tycoon coming out. They came out with the mobile version. I'm like, no. But I think the reason that they did that, and the reason that I do own that game. I still have it on my iPad and my iPhone. I probably post a couple pictures up so y'all can see what my park looks like. I did play that game a little bit, man. I was into it when it first came out, but I wasn't. That would last for about like a month or two for me. No. But I think the main reason they did was pretty much like a Kickstarter, like to another series, which is yet to be released. Hopefully it comes out this month or next month. I'm thinking it's going to come out between June or July 2015. But RollerCoaster Tycoon World, that is the wait right now. Everybody is waiting on that thing, man. I'm waiting on it for real. I'm gonna get it as soon as it comes out there. But y'all know when it come out, I'm getting it. I'm posting videos that day. Probably review some Let's Plays, my first impression type of video. I might live stream my first time I ever played. I might just live stream that, you know what I mean? But from right now, like from the start, from that first trailer, I was kind of iffy just because they didn't show you too much, and then what they showed is just like, what's that? Is that RCT3 mixed with RCT mobile? What is that? But then again, they showed another trailer. They brought it back to life. It looks, I mean, you can tell. I mean, it's not like cutting edge graphics like what it should have been with the game today. But like, you can tell that it does have better graphics than RCT3. It looks more HD, of course, because they're gonna have higher resolution for the games now. But I'm just glad to see another one come back. That's giving me something to look forward to. Giving my YouTubers, anybody that's an RCT fan of my YouTube channel, that gives them something to look forward to. Because of course I will be doing a lot of playthrough on that game. But that's pretty much the wait for me right now. That's pretty much like my timeline of RCT series though. Like from then to now, like where it's taking me. Like as of right now, I've even gone back to RCT2 here. Just this week actually, I started doing some series on RCT2. Not YouTube series, but Twitch. I'm gonna be doing some live streaming on Twitch. I'm thinking about starting up RollerCoaster Mondays, so I'm just gonna be doing RCT2 and maybe RCT3, or I might change it up and do like some RCT2, maybe some No Limits Coaster Simulation or something like that. But it's just gonna be RollerCoaster Mondays. Think about adding that into my Twitch lineup. Just a little advertisement right there, so y'all can check out my Twitch, man. If y'all don't know my schedule, I post it over here somewhere one of these ways, so y'all can see my Twitch schedule, man. But I think it's gonna be it for right now, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We're about to get into that Q&A. Let's go. Alright, here we go. It's about that time. Beastie Vlog Q&A. Got a couple questions. First one's coming up from Addison Waters. Said, what kind of music are you into and what kind of music do you make? By the way, digging the Bob Marley stuff. Right on, man. I'm digging I like the Bob Marley too. Hey, but music wise, I'm into a lot of music. I think it'd be better for me to name like what kind of music I'm not into. No, it's me to name what kind of music I'm into. Maybe, I don't know, but cause I think I like a lot of music. Hip hop, R&B, of course, rap, reggae. I like rock, classic rock. I feel like I've answered this question once before though, but I'll answer again. I don't mind talking about music. Rock, pop. I mean, it's some pop. My band members been getting me into some post-hardcore. It sounded pretty good. Dubstep. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like some genres, man. I hope I'm not missing out on anything. I like all kinds of music though, man. I mean, if something's got like a good beat and like some nice like flow to it, whilst like the tone of it, I mean, I'm liking it pretty much. I can't get down like with like, I don't know, for some reason I don't like country though. I can't really get down with the country or like real hardcore, like death metal hardcore, like just I can't do it. it's like that neck breaker stuff. Nah. The kind of music do I make? Well, it depends though, like on like what type of mood I'm in, like what I'm using. Like here recently, like the last track that I've like produced, which was just the beat though, it sounds more like I don't know what kind of genre to put it in. It's kind of like hip hop mixed with rock, pretty much. Like if you were to put a rock band together with like a rap group or something. That's what it reminds me of, but I don't know for sure though. But I mean, I make all kinds of music. Like I'm trying to think what else. Hip hop, R&B, stuff like that. I've wrote a couple songs for people and stuff like that. Make all kinds of beats, but it depends on like what kind of instrument I feel like playing at the time, pretty much. Cause I play keyboard, drums, guitar, stuff like that. I have my beat machines and all kind of equipment. Just feel like what I feel like using at the time. That's what pretty much depends on like what kind of music that I end up making, pretty much. So if I just get down on my beat machine and like my mixer and like my MIDI keyboard, I'm probably gonna make like a hip hop beat. But if I get down on like my guitar, my acoustic guitar, and like my keyboard or something, then I probably make it more like a rock and roll type of beat. You know what I mean? I don't know, it kind of depends though. I pretty much I call myself versatile. I think I can do it all. But I don't know. Alright, moving on to the next question coming from Alex. What's up, Alex? In the building. Come check out that stream tonight, man. You probably watching this video later. I'll probably upload the video tomorrow though, but I'm streaming tonight, Wednesday night. But he said, what did you study in college if you went? Yes, I went to college to study CSI, Computer Information System, CIT, pretty much, Computer Information Technology. Yep, that's what I studied in college. Then finished, a whole lot of stuff came up and I was like, that's a whole nother episode right there. Alright, got another question coming up from Cal RCT3 for us. Asks, did you ever learn how to play scary monsters and nice sprites on your keyboards? The only thing I never finished it up. I know how to play the beginning of it and part of the next part, but I never like stuck with it and finished it up. So no, I never did learn how to play the whole entire thing. I probably could have, but I just never really sat down and started doing other stuff, man. I pretty much like started building a computer afterwards, so I never had the chance to get back into it. And he also asked, when are you going back to Cedar Point or Kings Island? One of those this year, definitely. I don't know when for sure, but I mean, maybe if y'all wanted to know something, if y'all want to meet me there or something, see me in real life, go for it. I don't mind. I mean, I'll let y'all know when I'm going back if anybody want to know. But as of right now, I don't know for sure when yet, but probably sometime this year, hopefully. I think, yeah, that's about it. All the questions for today. I do thank y'all for tuning in, man. Please check out the next one. Leave down below what y'all think, what y'all would like to see a topic for the next vlog. And also leave them questions in there. Also leave questions for the next vlog. What you want to answer. If you didn't hear a question, if you didn't hear an answer that you wanted to hear, or didn't hear a question you wanted to hear, get answered. Leave it down below also. And also, if you want some vlog titles, just put in that bottom vlog title or vlog topic. Y'all can do anything random. Maybe the vlog topic could be vlog title could be making a peanut butter sandwich. I can give y'all a tutorial on how to make the beastiest peanut butter sandwich ever. I mean, I can make a vlog about anything, y'all. It would have to just be me talking, pretty much. But I don't know, I just figured I want to give y'all that RollerCoaster Tycoon history just for me, though. Just because it means a lot to me, though, on my YouTube channel also, though. Which got me where I'm at today and stuff like that, though. But as of right now, y'all, it's going to be me signing out. BeastieBoyDrumma. Go.